Entaro Edium, Entaro Tacida, Entaro Zeratul, Entaro Artanis. Ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached the final part of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. All cutscenes and cinematics and edited gameplay done by Extatalis. I am Solo ReacTalk, and welcome to the final part, part 10. Yes, it's been a long journey. It's a combination of, 3 installments of StarCraft 2, all the way back to Wings of Liberty, then Heart of the Swarm, and now finally Legacy of the Void. We have finally reached our destination. It's been amazing, really. I have to thank Duligan for, pressing me. He has been pressing me, ever since I watched the cinematics and trailers for StarCraft 2. He's been in my comment section. Duligan has been, pressurizing me to watch the gameplay instead of the trailers and cinematics of the StarCraft 2 game, right? He has really been pressurizing me to do it, and through his perseverance, finally I broke, and I'm like, okay, fine, let me watch the gameplay, let me put a pause on the trailers and cinematics, and it's been smooth sailing since then. I've been watching each and every single part that I've created for StarCraft 2 game installments, and it's been really fun. It's been really entertaining. There have been some sad moments, but mainly it's been really a great experience, and I can just imagine it for you guys who played the game. You guys must have really also just enjoyed it, and I'm just a bit sad that I didn't really get into it when I was younger. Maybe if I did know about its existence when I was younger, or like when I was playing on my, PS2 probably. I don't know if StarCraft was ever on console play before. I'm not sure. In the comment section you guys can tell me. But yeah, if it was on console like PS2, PS3, even PS4, then probably I might have started playing it if I had known about it. But yeah, it's been a real privilege to watch this gameplay done by Extatalis, with the cinematics, with everything that's going on in the games. And yeah, now we head off to part 10. Part 10, after the great battle on Aya to reclaim the homeworld from Aemon, disconnecting all Templar and everyone from the Golden Armada from the Kala, destroying Aemon's super hybrid body, finally reclaiming the homeworld, not only for the Protoss of the Kala, but also Protoss of the Dark Templars, and of the Tal'Darim and the Purifiers as well, who will also be joining them on the homeworld. So yeah, it's been an amazing journey for Artanis as well. How he not only became the leader of just a few Protoss, but now he's become the de facto leader of all Protoss through his leadership style, through his leadership skills. He's been able to incorporate all the knowledge and all the experience from all the other Protoss leaders, like Matriarch Vorazan of the Nerazim, and Rohana of the Preservers, and he doesn't call himself Phoenix anymore. He calls himself under a different name. Let me just check the name here. Tal Andar. Yeah, Tal Andar of the Purifiers, and he also, incorporating the leadership style of Alarak into his own leadership as well. So Artanis has grown as a character throughout this entire game. And I also have to point out that we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Zeratul. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Zeratul, you know, believing in his prophecies, investigating his prophecies, going, you know, in far-flung areas to investigate, to get information, to understand what's going on, you know, and how will it affect not only his people but the rest of the galaxy. If it wasn't for his perseverance and his determination to find the answers, to find solutions to the impending doom, we would not be here. So I'd also like to thank Zeratul for always not giving up, always making sure that he has his friends on his side, you know, convincing them time and time again that there is something out there and we need to join forces to defeat it. So if it wasn't for him, none of this would be possible, really. But guys, it's time for the last part 10. Let's start. 3, 2, 1, go.
Things are going sideways real fast. These shadows are tearing apart our ships. We're not gonna last long out here.
The voice is coming from up ahead. We have to reach it.
My forces will investigate.
Your warriors are close now, Artanis. I can sense it.
We must find the corruption and clear it. The shadows are slowly consuming our warriors. Strike true, Templar!
Very well.
Amon's minions are coming from that rift. Destroy it.
You require my skills.
These shadow creatures, they must be like unlimited, right? Like it's endless with them. There is no like a finite resource of these shadow void creatures that Amon can send against the allied forces, I'm assuming. I wonder, does he have like shadow void ships in space that are battling against the Spear of Adune and the Hyperion, as well as the what's the name of Kerrigan's ship again? Not the Harbinger. I forgot the name now. Leviathan, yes.
In the name of the many.
Go forth. Purge the corruption.
That voice. It is my former master, Tassadar.
Do as he says.
I'm guessing that's the voice that Kerrigan was hearing when she said that she heard a voice inside the void that was not, you know, evil. It was good. So I'm guessing that was him, Tassadar.
I called to you in dire need. Now you have come to this realm. Here I am prisoner. You must free me from his grasp.
Whose grasp?
The Queen of Blades. What a pleasant surprise.
Narud is here too. Oh yeah, I forgot that he is also a Zalnaga. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, Narud, good to see you again, I guess.
Nerud. I thought you were dead.
Without form, we, the Zelnaga, return to the void. Here, I live on. But you will not be so fortunate.
Get ready, Artanis.
And if you kill Narud in the void, is he dead permanently, just like Amon would be? I'm assuming. That's what's gonna happen, right?
Artanis. Nerud's forces are heading to Jim's position. My swarm will be there to help.
My Templar will join you. In the name of Tassadar, we shall be victorious.
That Thrasher's tearing into my base. I'm gonna need some help.
This warrior awakens.
We did it.
Yeah, that was a different Thrasher. I mean, that one was huge. And it looked like it was flying compared to the Thrasher we saw. Where was it? It was on the homeworld of the Nerazim. Yeah, like it was stuck in between the void and our world, you know. Only half of its body was showing. The rest of it was probably still stuck in the void. So yeah, that one was huge. Really big.
There is no time to celebrate, friend Raynor. Narud will surely send another soon. We should use this time to advance. So be it.
Right on. My boys are setting up some defenses here.
The Sworn will fall this day. As the shadow.
You know, Narud, I liked you better when you looked humanoid. Now you just look like some sort of rotten octopus or something. I don't know, like a squid. Ugh.
Dropping some troops at your front line, Sarah. What do you say, Artanis? You feel like joining in?
You know, this is interesting. This kind of battle, right? It should only deal with the two children that the Xel'Naga created, and that's the Zerg and the Protoss. And now humans are also coming into this very important battle, you know. Should I call it like battle in the heavens? You know, they're fighting against the gods, if I can say that. Yeah, it's quite interesting. And since I'm human, I like this, that we are participating in this battle. Yeah.
Dennis.
You can all hear him now, can't you?
Yes, but there are still many questions.
You cannot resist forever, Raynor. You do not deserve to stand among gods.
Get bent, Narud.
My forces are inbound. Protoss commander, we could use your assistance.
Stukov!
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Zerg forces, push forward. This bastard dies today.
The area is secure, and these defenses should keep it that way.
We meet the enemy in battle.
You think the Swarm is your ally? The Queen of Blades can only spread suffering. She is the enemy of all life.
Sarah, I'm sending over a few of my troops to help. Artanis, if you want to jump on in, we'd be much obliged.
The area is secure, and we are implanting a hive cluster now. My queen, our mutalisks shall join the fight shortly.
Zeratul led you to free me.
Defense.
Yeah, I don't know. Tassadar kind of sounds... I don't know, it just sounds like a trap of some sort. I don't know, maybe I'm just being paranoid. But I don't feel right about this.
This is down. This is it, Narud. This time, you don't come back.
This area's clear. Let's get some bunkers down.
Terrans, weak-minded and feeble. A failed creation of a flawed cycle.
Just keep quiet, Narud. Keep quiet.
Narud must fall.
For the reckoning. Minions, defend the Terrans. Give Narud a taste of your fury.
Here we go. Light them up.
Nice work. We're securing the location now. Jim, expect some more support coming your way soon.
This is not over.
power binds me here. Time grows short. Is upon us.
Additional personnel inbound. Our production centers are getting prepared to supply Thors to the front line. Looks like those are all the locations we should need.
I kind of wish you guys also sent a Thor unit here. Just for control, you know, just for control. Just send 1 or maybe 2 Thor units down to the surface. Oh, it'll be amazing.
Oh, you hierarch.
Liberate me.
Very well. The void bends to my master's will. Soon, you shall know his full glory.
The cycle must be reborn.
Have engaged the enemy.
Hello, Well. Do you remember what you did to me?
Stupid. You have come to gloat, haven't you?
No. I've come to say good night, you son of a bitch.
Artanis, you must come to me.
It is Tassadar, my mentor. How can this be? Honored one, to see you bring such joy to my...
Tassadar, a form I chose to inspire action in the one called Zeratul. In you. The prophecies Zeratul followed, the result of my psionic extension into the minds of primitive beings.
You are Zelnaga, the one who called to me. Who are you?
Oros, last shepherd of the cycle, enemy of Amon. He is one with the void. It is an extension of his will, binding me as prisoner.
Why have you summoned us here?
The cycle must not be broken. The merging of purity of essence and purity of form must continue. You, the one called Kerrigan, can merge with my essence. Now, fulfill your destiny. Ascend as Zelnaga. Continue the infinite cycle.
Zelnaga? You want to change her into one of you? Oh, damn it. Sarah, no.
Only a Zelnaga can defeat the Fallen One.
Sarah, you don't gotta do this. You don't have to let yourself be mutilated again. Together,
No,
we'll...
Jim. With all I've done, the lives ruined, worlds destroyed. There's blood on my hands. I need to cleanse it. This is my destiny.
Okay. Can she be a far more better looking Zelnaga than that? I mean, seriously. When Tassadar transformed into that Oros Zelnaga creature, I was like, ew. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting that. It just blew me away. So I guess Tassadar didn't really exist. It was just a projection that Oros created, to try and fool the Artanis and everybody else to thinking that Tassadar needs to be freed, when in fact it's actually the Xel'Naga. And now Oros has, told everybody that, Kerrigan has to become a Xel'Naga to defeat Aemon. And yeah, I wonder, what will she still keep her consciousness? Will she still be aware of her own existence, her past life? Because now, if she transforms, she's going to be someone totally different. So I'm just wondering, will she still remember who she was before she became a Xel'Naga? Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Friend Raynor, it appears the process is beginning. The Xel'Naga's light will be impossible to hide from our enemy. The battle ahead shall be a difficult one. I hope you are prepared for it.
Aemon's shadows will devour all. Kerrigan, may the last of my essence give you the power you need.
The power. It's so much.
You must channel it. Use it against these dark servants.
What is it already?
Oh, Extitalis is now controlling Kerrigan. Okay, interesting.
Clear the area, Sarah. Then we'll be able to come down and reinforce you.
I will destroy these. I need to focus until this is finished. Jim, you'll have to handle this one.
All right. I've set up my defenses at these 2 points. Looks like we gotta stand our ground if we're gonna get out of this alive.
The swarm will eat its queen unto death.
Zegara, welcome.
And the might of the Firstborn stands with you.
Then let's get moving. We'll want heavy defenses to give Sarah the time she needs. I hope you're ready for this.
My forces will hold for as long as they can.
Our queen must not be harmed.
Zegara must be happy. Her queen is about to become a god. Hey. I mean, who else can say that? Who else in the universe can say that my queen will become even higher now? She'll become a god. Who else can say that?
You have come to seek your death.
What the hell was that?
Aemon is sending his minions against us. But I can use this power to stop them if I have to.
Orders received.
Jim, Zegara and Artanis won't last long if you don't act. You must help them. Or I can use my powers if I must.
What will she become when she is Xel'Naga? Do not forget, I have also ascended.
There's a Void Thrasher near us, Sarah. I think it's going after you. Time to use that power of yours.
Gateway coming through.
Explain yourself.
Oh, it's on.
They're assaulting our base from the other side. These bastards don't let up, do they?
Why would they? Tenacity is advantageous in war.
That isn't what I... Oh, hell, never mind.
A massive onslaught is coming our way, Terran. Aid us!
What is it? In the rear with the gear.
Boros' power courses through me, but half of it still remains.
Man, if the Haka was here, he would have gone ballistic, because now Kerrigan is literally attaining the most powerful essence in the universe, as Xel'Naga's essence. He would have gone ballistic. He would have been asking himself, why is it not me? Really, if he was here at the Haka, he would go mad.
This better be good.
Amon is sending an overwhelming force against me. I will need your assistance, friend Raynor.
Void Thrashers are attacking us, my queen.
What is it already?
What is it?
This better be good. The doctor is in.
Oh, it's on.
But you know, I'm sure it's quite difficult to acclimatize yourself back into using Terran units when you've been using Protoss units since the very beginning of Legacy of the Void. And now on these last missions, you're flipping over and you're now using the Terrans. So I think for me personally, I think it would have been much more difficult to return back into Terran fighting styles, you know, when I've been using Protoss for so long.
You have my attention.
Base is under attack.
Our queen is under attack.
If I use this power against Amon's forces, it will delay the transfer. I'll have to be careful.
Acknowledged.
Zagara and Artanis will come under attack soon. Defend them, Jim.
She cannot be trusted with the power of the Zelnaga. You know it to be true.
There are more Void Thrashers out there. We gotta take them out.
Yes, Commander. En route.
Can't hold him alone.
Slid in.
Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack.
Okay. World hurt.
That's it. I have nearly all of the Zelnaga's essence.
I have been honored to serve you, my queen.
The swarm is yours, Zagara. Remember our lessons.
I shall.
It is time. With the last of our essence, a new eternity dawns. The infinite cycles have come to their end. She is Zelnaga.
These moments together, they will always be with me.
Darling.
We have to go now, Jim.
End this thing. Once and for all.
Wow, guys, I am so happy. I'm so happy. I was so worried that she was going to become, you know, like a squid and everything. Oh man, now she's beautiful. She's like an angel now. Oh wow, a golden angel. Kerrigan. Sarah Kerrigan. Who would have thought your journey would come to this, you know? After everything, now you're this being. And she remembers everything. I actually thought that, as soon as she turned into a Xel'Naga, she wouldn't be the same person anymore. Like, she wouldn't remember Jim, she wouldn't remember anything about the Zerg, she wouldn't remember who she was before, but she still does. That part of her is still with her inside. I'm happy. Wow. The angel.
See beyond the flow of space and time. All paths have led to this moment. I don't know if I deserve redemption for what I've done, but our universe does. It is time to end this.
Your newfound strength gives you no advantage here. I have fought and killed Xel'Naga before.
You have never faced anything like me.
That's true. That's very, very true. Show him, Kerrigan, what it truly means.
Sarah, Artanis and I are in position, and we're not leaving. So don't even say it. Now what's the plan?
Amon is enveloped within a barrier of energy. His void crystals make him nearly invincible. But they are also his weakness. When they leave him to recharge their energy, they become vulnerable to attack.
We cannot take them down alone. His strength is too great in this realm.
You have yet to see my power. We will bring his barrier down. Then I will finish it.
Looks like this is our last dance, darling. Let's get going.
The void crystals orbit Amon, projecting his void barrier. At the height of their journey, they will cross over the terrain. That is our moment to destroy them.
The first crystal should be vulnerable to our attacks soon. My warriors will engage it shortly.
Amon's construct. His reach is long here in the void. He will attack us at every turn. I cannot delay.
Why does Kerrigan have a life bar? I mean, now she's a god. She shouldn't be having a life bar or shields or anything of the sort, you know. She is a god.
Celestial radiance will mend my wounds. This is my burden to bear. Let's see how these void crystals fare against my new power. The first crystal is down. His barrier weakens. You cannot hide behind your crystals, Amon.
Holy hell! Amon just ripped the ground out from under my command center. Now how are we supposed to fight something like that?
I am
We
in.
must set up multiple bases if we are to survive Amon's assault. It is only a matter of time before he comes for the rest of us.
Let him come. The swarm is well prepared.
I'm sending out some warriors to intercept him.
Oh, there's so many sounds. It's Artanis speaking, it's Kerrigan speaking, and then there's some, demonic voice. And then now the earth is literally cracking up. It's chaotic out here.
Our forces are under attack.
Void crystals swinging by again. Raiders, let's help bring that thing down.
I feel your power weakening, Amon. The stand begins now.
Stay on your guard, Kerrigan. Amon will surely strike your hive cluster soon.
Suffer for this.
I can see countless universes.
SCVs, evacuate the command center. That whole area's going down.
This is my burden to bear. It shall be. Do you feel that? Your end approaches. The final.
Kerrigan may be a god, but she's still sassy as hell. She still talks to you and, berates you while she's defeating you. I love that. I love that. That was like the cornerstones of Kerrigan's attitude and demeanor, and, the way she just brings you down before she defeats you, psychologically, yeah.
Your stand begins now.
I see your truth, Kerrigan. You are no champion of light.
Hey man, you're not so innocent yourself, so, that argument doesn't hold water, I'm afraid.
Forced to become this, just as you were, torn from everything I knew.
Well, she chose right now to become a Xel'Naga. She wasn't forced, she was given that choice. She could have said, no, I don't want to become a Xel'Naga, I want to stay as the Queen of Blades. She could have just did that, but she didn't. In terms of her becoming the Queen of Blades, how she was betrayed by Arcturus Minsk. Yeah, okay, you can say that in that situation, she had no choice. They took her against her will, and they made her into a Zerg Queen of Blades. So, yeah, in that respect, I will understand if he meant it that way. But I think he means in terms of her becoming a Xel'Naga, she was forced, and that's not true. She made a choice. Yet again, Amon, you are wrong.
It is over, Amon.
You are but a product of the flawed cycle, manipulated for the entirety of your existence.
You know nothing about me. I care little for the Xel'Naga's infinite cycle, or your twisted lies. No. I choose something different. I choose freedom. For all of us. Go, Jin. Go.
separatist regime. To memorialize this milestone, Emperor Valerian Mengsk held a monumental celebration in the capital wing of Augustgrad, heralding in a new age of peace and prosperity within the Terran Dominion. On the Senate steps, Admiral Matthew Horner reaffirmed the military support of the new Dominion government and expressed his optimism for the latest rounds of peace negotiations.
Hearts and minds, man. Just like you always said.
You know, Matt, someday you're gonna wind up leading this bunch of misfits.
I made a deal with the devil, Jimmy. You will hold her life in your hands.
You about ready to get out of here, cowboy?
Hell, it's about time.
Oh wait, I just remembered, you guys can't really see what I'm seeing. Let me just... yeah. And guys, it's over. What a final mission. Truly, what a final mission. When with the end credits there that we saw about, you know, what happens to the characters and the different races, I'm kind of disappointed with the Tal'Darim. I'm kind of disappointed with Alarak. He should be joining the United Protoss nation. He should be there with all of them. But instead, he wants to go his own way. He still wants to have power. He still wants to have, you know, complete authority over the Tal'Darim. But hopefully, a lot of Tal'Darim join up with, you know, the United Protoss nation and leave the Tal'Darim and its archaic and old system with Alarak, you know, alone. You know, let him and his people be very few and go enjoy your life, you know. But everything else, I think I'm happy with. Jim, I know he's with Sarah somewhere in the void and they're enjoying the rest of their lives, you know, being together. And then Zagara. Zagara forcibly took back Char. That's quite interesting. Hopefully she doesn't become a threat to humanity or to the Protoss any longer. Like, she can just enjoy herself in peace with her Zerg. And, you know, hopefully that they can evolve differently and become different beings over time. But yeah, this final mission was good. Eamon really tried his best to convince everybody that Sarah was not going to become a very omnipotent god, you know, a very good god. He really tried his best with Narud as well, trying to convince them that, you know, coming here and trying to make Kerrigan into a Xel'Naga is a very bad idea. And I must admit, you know, there were some times where I did tilt a bit, only because of past history in terms of how, you know, Kerrigan betrayed everybody in, I think it was in what, Starcraft 1, the first game. So yeah, it kind of tilted there just a bit, but I was still resolute and strong with my queen. You know, I believed in her, and yeah, she became an amazing goddess of light and golden wings and flowing flamey hair like a Super Saiyan, but you know, just totally different. It's just, you know, it's flowing all around. She's amazing. And yeah, I guess the cycle is over and the new cycle will begin. The cycle led by the Xel'Naga Sarah Kerrigan, and we shall have to see what happens. I think that same process of making Xel'Naga is still relevant, right? So what I'm trying to say is, like, you know, the Protoss, once they've achieved their enlightenment, they'll probably go to the void and they will transform into a new Xel'Naga, if I'm not mistaken, if that process is still going to work out, you know, the way it has before. And then, you know, they'll create a new universe where they'll create new life, and that life will also transcend their existence and become new Xel'Naga. So I think the void will be repopulated with Xel'Naga in time, but this will take eons, you know, beyond any scope of understanding of time. It will take a very, very long time for all of that to happen. But yeah, I'm happy with this ending. I'm happy for Valerian, Minsk. I'm happy for Matt. I'm happy for everybody except for the Tal'Darim. I'm still kind of salty about that. But yeah, hopefully all will be good. Yes, guys, this is it. This is the last part. I'm going to be continuing with Starcraft content. You know, I've been given suggestions by Delugan again, like he's giving me a suggestion that I should watch the first Starcraft 1, and also I've been given a suggestion to watch the co-op missions and the Nova Covert Ops. So I'm going to be starting to watch, I think maybe the Nova Covert Ops first on Friday, maybe, yeah, on Friday, and then maybe also the co-op missions on Friday. I'm not sure. I'll have to just check what's going to be more important to do first. In the comment sections, you know, you guys can tell me, you can advise me on what I should do next, and then we can continue on Friday with more Starcraft content. But guys, that's it for today. I'd like to thank everybody who's been watching my reactions to Starcraft 2, and I'd like to thank you guys for also giving me information, keeping me up to date with what's going on in the game, being patient with me, because, you know, there's been many times where I've been lost, many times where I've probably confused some units with other units, and also confusing the different groupings of Starcraft universe in terms of the Terran Dominion, the Protoss, and the Zerg. So yes, I'm very thankful to all of you who have participated in the comment section, and also liking my videos and watching my videos, and, you know, just being there with me, watching all of these videos. And guys, I guess that's it. Okay.